Hey, Sassy fam. Welcome to your Sunday check-in. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. You guys, a brief note. Next Sunday, September 1st, will be, of course, the Sunday check-in. And on that same day, I will also release a very important message about channel updates and changes I've been making and working through. I would say upwards to the past 6 months or so, thereabouts. I'm really excited. And like I said, it will be out September 1st. Same day, but separate from the Sunday check-in. Yeah. Hope to see you there. It's important, and I'm nervous. It's a good nervous, but I'm still nervous. I'm nervous, you know. When you put a lot of yourself into things and your work and your career goals, and you finally get to see how it's taking shape and all that, you get nervous. But I'm so excited. I finally get to share this very important piece with you about next chapter and expectations and things like that. So, again, that important message channel update will be available September 1st, once more, separate from the Sunday check-in. Speaking of Sunday check-in, that's where we are today, yes? Like always with the Sunday check-in. Baseline reading only, no clarifiers. Today we're going to do a general overview, or what I call a 369. I will throw down some advice cards, oracles, and some charms. Like always, your sign will be timestamped in the description box as well as the comments, because I've got you. I will see you at your sign. Leo, you're up first. What's going on? Show me, Leo, please. Take what resonates, etc. You know what to do. Show me, Leo, please. What's going on, please, for Leo? Cinnamon's taking herself a nice nap. We had a very long walk this morning before it gets too hot, you know. And she's all tuckered out now. The Lovers, Justice, and the Three of Wands. Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Oh, Knights of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, you're showing me misgivings over a very strong connection. Let's make that clear. And you wonder about it a great deal. And that's a lot of back and forth. It's almost like, to be honest with you, honey, it's almost like you're trying to work out a plan here for a strong connection. And what does it mean to you? The Lovers, Justice, Three of Wands. To be clear, I don't see it happening in reality yet. ... It's something that you are contemplating. And it is a heavy contemplation. The Lovers of Justice, oh boy, Three of Wands. Looking out upon this connection. Looking at it. Specifically, you wonder, is there hope for this thing, and can I balance it? And what does that mean to you, right? Because justice is the spiritual sense of divine balance within the self. Technical balance, legal balance, it's all those things, okay? And the Lovers, ooh, that's some high-stakes energy right there. Strong connection, of course. Three of Wands suggests we're looking at this. Should you hope for it? Should you hope for balancing it specifically? Is there any hope in it? And you're looking at this from a distant eye, okay? From your own particular shores, which means it's non-pressured, but you are heavily looking at it, and you want to know, can it be balanced, yay or nay? And should you even hope for that? I don't see the Three of Wands in the traditional position of waiting. It's from a distant shore that you contemplate this Lover's connection, okay? Just whatever that is to you, from your own space. It's not necessarily waiting, it's a sense of hope. Should I hope for that? Time will tell. Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. You know, that's your particular knight there, Knight of Wands. Fire little pulse right there, passionate. You know, but also compassionate, artistic, all those things we associate with fire, high energy, excited, optimistic, hopeful. Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords. The thing is, the more you discover with the Ace of Swords, which is master knowledge, and we kind of cut out the avoidance, the Seven of Swords, which is kind of like leaning away. Okay, the Ace of Swords is always going to trump that Seven. The more you lean into the knowledge and you, I don't know, if it's a mental shyness or a conflict about, I don't know if I should be thinking about this, the more you lean into the truth of it and you kind of discern your thoughts, you get more excited. That's the simplest translation I can give you. As I was saying, it's like you're unraveling something in your mind, and that the more you work through it, the more excited you get. So that's your particular night, like I said. The nights are responsible for delivering our stuff outside of us. Energy, thoughts, behaviors, this kind of thing. So the more you clarify your thoughts, kind of work out your ideas, your plans here, you get more excited about the potential delivery of said thoughts and or energy towards the lover here. You're working through something. And the more you do, the more progress you make, and you get a little more excited. Okay? I feel like I just know you. You got a plan cooking in there somewhere, honey. You're lucky I'm not clarifying it today, because I'd like to see what it is. Knight of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, you know. There is a question here regarding receptivity. I don't think it's you. I believe this is whomever's on the receiving end. And they seem to be nurturing. They do seem to be loving, comfortable. Okay. And they seem to greet this affectionately, warmly. They do. But there's kind of confusion here about the 3D reality of it. Like, why? Or practically speaking, how is this happening? What am I supposed to do? So even though it's received, like I said, warming, even it almost feels like a modest sort of reflection. It's hard for me to pinpoint that feeling, but it's like a modest receptivity. It's like, oh, it's done so with pleasure, and it feels warm. But then there's a 3D realistic component attached to this person. This says Two of Pentacles. What? So I don't know. That's interesting. I see the receptivity surrounding the emotion of it. So that seems to be well received. It's something to do with the realism about making it connect in reality, like purpose. How? What? We got some details in there, like. So, what's this about? Mixed reception in terms of the actual application, though. Okay, so that could be anything from why today? How is this shaken out? Is this supposed to serve a purpose in the reality between us, the 3D? So, it's interesting. I suppose a little bit of hesitation, but the emotional reception's there. It looks nice. It looks pleasant. You know. Let's get some advice, please, for Leo. Let's get some advice, please. It feels like they're flattered. It's kind of like saying, but the point is, Two of Pentacles. Let's get some advice, please. Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, strength, that's you. Yeah, there's the growing desire right there. We've had some time with this, eh? Like I said, it had a non-rush feeling. That's what I got right over here. It's non-rushed. You had your time to think about this from your own particular distance. And Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, strength suggests you understand or have identified this emotion as being wish fulfillment for you. Okay? Healthy wish fulfillment, I'm assuming. That sense of, I'm trying to give this to myself because I love me. And Seven of Pentacles, we grew into this feeling. Strength under your energy. Okay. So you did have time to grow into this specifically. Should I hope for this? And is that correct? Can it be balanced? I think you're correct, honey. I do. I trust this process because you took your time with it. And you seem to know it's correct. All right? That's what I trust right there. Especially since we took our time to kind of like, I don't really want to deal with the misgivings or the avoidance thing or just try to ignore it. I want to sort it out. I want to understand. And so you did. And the more you understood, the more your energy started to rise in a positive way towards this. Okay? All right. Let's do actually some time checks real quick. I'm curious because it's at such your leisure. It feels non-pressured, at least from your point of view. You've had time to think about it on Friday, at dawn, on Thursday, and some of you are delivering some of these energies soon. Specifically, Thursdays and Fridays, maybe. Thursdays and Fridays are a good day. Yeah, for some of you, October. Yeah, in tarot time, honey. That's right around the corner. It could literally be justice season. Justice season. I do it every time. I don't know why, but it's stuck in my brain. Okay? Libra season. Justice. October. For some of you. Okay. That's for some of you, not all of you. I mean, when you're ready is when you're ready. I do time checks out of courtesy these days. Okay? We have the key here. Key to the cage. And in it, that sense of rose, romanticism, vulnerability, that special sweet feeling. We've been keeping it locked up inside, but you have the key to release it as well. Number 33. Nope. And adjudication 30. Is it justified to hope? Yeah. Is it justified, Christina, to release my rose from the cage? Well, you get to be the determiner in that one, okay? You are. You will always be your own point of reference for things like this. The way you grew into it and the way you took your time suggests you know what's up. You're a smart Leo. You're a smart cookie. If you want to know about the odds of receptivity, I gave you the idea that it was pleased, that it was welcome at the emotional level. It was just the only time I saw the question was 3D application. What does this mean, or what does the purpose? Because it feels good. Thank you very much. It feels nice. What am I doing with this? That kind of thing. Okay, so I hope that helps you. 30 and 33, by the way. We have the gecko, one of your symbols, of course, Aries, Leo, Sag, and then for some of you, just gecko, you might see that as confirmation in some way. We have the big masculine glasses. Okay, cute. We have the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. Always busy, always on the clock. Okay. The infinity loop. Yeah, I can see that. With the lover's connection here, there always is that sense of a connection that has a different feedback system. Ideally, it's healthy or it's good. What I give you, you give me. Like this. Okay, the infinity loop. Okay. And then we have the hot air balloon in reverse. Typically, it's the idea of rising high into the sky so we can look down below and see the activity here. I think perhaps for some of you, it's being in the reverse. We have some background here. We weren't trying to look at this too hard. Or too deeply, maybe. You know? Or did the air go out of this? Did I lose steam for this? I don't think so. It's been staying with you long enough for you to contemplate it. That would suggest, no, you still have some energy or steam for it, if you will. Okay, Leo, honey, I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments. Take care. Be well. Sag, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me, Sag. Like always, take it resonates, etc., etc. What's going on? Show me, Sag, please. What's going on for Saggy? Alrighty. Ten of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Okay, very good. Four of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Four of Swords. Alrighty. Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Okay. So right away we opened up with a kind of comprehensive dynamic that you have clearly and that you are committed to. There is some sort of commitment here, and it goes well beyond just the sense of this is between you and I. There's a whole network of folks in here. Ten of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant. You're showing me a strong sense of dedication to family, friends, loyalty. But the Ten of Cups, guys, isn't just about family and friends. It could be your spouse and if you have kids, okay? That's how encompassing it is. Okay, it's our emotional stakeholders in this life. So when we look out upon the world, I can rely upon them. We give each other emotional support. We're part of each other's inner circle. Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant. You're showing me a commitment to give to this dynamic and that you have no intention to stop. That's where you are. That's your jam. That's your flavor profile. You know, you give a good deal of yourself to all the right ways, to all the right people, and you stand by this. You know, you stand by who you know, who you love. No fault there, right? I give myself willingly to friends and family as I'm needed and as I'm committed to, okay? And then the Four of Wands, Two of Wands, Four of Swords. You know, there is a sense here of we're going to be patient with our relationship as well. So I told you this is fairly large. I see your dedication to the greater scheme of things, but also I see you specifically pulling a relationship aside and saying, I'm going to work through this. And it is an equal division, which makes me happy when I see that kind of thing, 4-2-4. So I know it's not just you. You should be, if anybody pulls their relationship aside and says, I'm going to work on this, somebody needs to be in there with you. So as far as I can tell, it is not one-sided. This is a good thing. So we want a calmer household. We want a more peaceful household. Emphasis there on peace and quiet, and putting more focus there in it. So whatever's over here, family, friends, etc., however else, dependents, whoever else, okay? That seems to be good. Thumbs up. Over here, when I look at a relationship, we're going to keep it calm and quiet, and we're going to work on it a little bit more every day, okay? We're going to heal in this relationship a little more every day, and we're not going to rush it. Just, it's a day-by-day type of thing. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Like I said, this is going to be a process. So here I see the stronger sense of why two people are kind of pulling their relationship aside and giving it a kind of more quiet, this is between you and I focus. Let's not take anything for granted, day-by-day activity. Because we have a slow-growing 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, a sense of vulnerability that we're trying to reestablish between yourself and someone else. Because that's what's been missing, or it's been hurting lately. There's some hurt there, and it's active. And I have the both of you willing to work through it. Okay? Like I said, it's not rushed. We're going to take our time, and we're going to work on being more emotionally open, available, and vulnerable with each other. Because that's been a source of pain for you both. Not enough to end it. No. But it's enough here for two people to recognize it and to kind of dedicate more energy to work through it. It's largely positive. Okay? But yeah, we're not going to rush this. A little bit every day, you'll see more results a little bit every day. All right? That's the idea. That's the theory, and it's a good one to put into practice. All right. Let's get some advice, please. Let's get some advice, please. One more. Let's get some advice, please. King of Cups, 9 of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles. That's what I'm talking about. You know, there has been some sense of emotional withholding, but I don't think either of you meant to get into that state with the King of Cups here. We have the fullness of heart, okay? That sense of, I love this. I love this like I love myself, 9 of Cups. I wouldn't be doing this unless it meant something to me, 4 of Pentacles. So there is an awareness here that the personal sense of self and how we're happy has been off, all right? But it comes from a good place in understanding oneself, first and foremost, and then understanding the other. Okay? Everything begins with the self. So the more that we understand that we have been emotionally affected and that it's running both ways, the more likely we are to work in harmony with someone else to resolve these issues. And that's all you're showing me, is that there has been a sort of emotional reservation lately, and you don't feel good about it, and maybe they don't either. But the heart's right. The heart's in a good place, and that's what counts. Okay? All right. Let's throw down some time checks, although I don't think we need it. It looks pretty current to me. Pretty darned current. Doesn't really matter. I see two people who understand they're supposed to take their time with these things. Okay? At noon. Interesting. And within 6 months. So let's give this about 6 months, yeah? Of kind of peaceful consideration, the willingness to remain open, and that needs to happen on both sides. Okay, about emotional check-ins, regulation on both sides, and how these two are feeling towards each other. It just remain open and vulnerable. Okay, and just being aware of that over the next 6 months or so, and that should make a big difference here. And if it doesn't, then you'll know. Okay, you'll know that kind of work, that's careful and considerate as I'm saying it. You'll know if someone kind of starts fizzling out and they're not participating the way they said they would, okay? All right. Proof, guys, proof. All right. We have the main female here, number 2. Some of you are identifying as the main female. Very good. But there's that sense of blush, love. Love is not lost. The rose is still on the bloom, yeah. And the sky bridge further out, I think that's harkening back to our 6 months here. It's going to be a journey for some of you. 6 months, a long-term goal. Okay, very good. Number 38. Anything else here, please? And some of you are the mature man. So here we have the main female and the mature man. Okay, these two are going to be working together. Here we have the maze, cleverness, the fox, 14. We're going to clear up the confusion here. All right, no shortcuts, that kind of thing. It's hard, you know, but it's hard. Sometimes it's confusing about where to step through that particular maze, but we want to come out of it. And at the center, we are rewarded. Okay. Be clever. All right, be clever, but don't lose sight of the goal. Be open. The fox is known for listening. Okay. Keep our eyes open, ears to the ground, this kind of thing. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Is there an age difference a little bit there between you two? That's fine. I just wanted to, just in case it was confirmation, it's not judgment. No, I could care less about that. You know, age, race, ethnicity, so long as two people are on the same page, I could give a shit. That's it. But I just wanted to point that out in case some of you identified with that. Just a wee bit of an age difference, maybe for some of you. Okay? All right. Medallions first, Pisces, Gemini, and then we also have the medallion of Virgo, but in the reverse, the key word here being practical. Some of you have a very small dog. This is the medallion of a toy dog or a small dog, you know, Yorkie, Terrier, Chihuahua, this kind of thing. Once everybody's getting that rabbit, the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland, I get it. And some of you are just very busy this time of year. Like I said, no time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. When we have the snowflake sign of Scorpio, and then also perhaps for some of you, the time of winter, and then also transformation. Beautiful as the snowflake is, it can also turn into, obviously, water. Okay. All right. Saggy, honey, I hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well. Aries, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me Aries, please. What's going on? Show me Aries. Show me Aries. Very good. What's going on? My take it resonates, etc. You know the drill. What's going on? Judgment. 4 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. Okay. Well, everybody gets one of those every now and again. You know, the Star. 8 of Pentacles. The Chariot. Besides, it looks like you have something else to do anyway. All right. 2 of Pentacles. The Tower. 7 of Pentacles. Good. Don't worry about that. Disruption is known. That's a known disruption. Don't worry about it. Judgment. 4 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. You know, honey, that's some of the most beautiful release I've ever seen. That is a kind of concentrated effort to let something go. It's time. Now that 4 of Pentacles here, I just know that you've been holding on to something. You have a major lesson here in letting it go, part ways with it. So this could be anything from your material world, something to do with work, okay, because it is Pentacle, to the theory or metaphor of feelings, a belief system, a thought. I don't know because it's so heavily tied to judgment. But if you want to know if you passed the test, you got it. Okay, thumbs up. You did great. I don't know how long it took. If I was doing a whole backstory, I'm sure it took a while. Okay, I'm sure it took a while. But this is absolutely gorgeous. You don't know, honey. People go to therapy for years to pay for this kind of thing. So, and maybe you have done. Maybe you, aside from watching the Tarot Lady, you know, you take it to other people. And I don't know. But it's beautiful. It's time to let something go. And it may not be a someone. It could be a something, situation, place, or etc. I just know that when you release it, you did a beautiful job. You move on from it with the 6 of Swords. You're honoring the call. You've honored the call, and look where you get to go. The Star, 8 of Pentacles, the Chariot. Oh boy, we're going to throw ourselves into something. I feel heavily that this is work related. Okay. and it's something that was dissatisfying. It's no good. It didn't compensate well, or it's just not your jam. Whatever. You had a hard lesson in letting it go. You don't need it. And it freed you up remarkably to do other things. So the Star, Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, honey, this is not peanuts. You know? It's beautiful. I see you wholeheartedly throwing yourself into your dream. Isn't that wonderful? Making that dream come true, so it's you're not just showing me the theory, it's practical application as well. So good job to you. Peace be with you. I hope it's amazing. I hope it's the next greatest thing in your life, because you're making it happen. I see stars all the time. All the time. Stars are cheap in tarot, honestly. It's what they mean that have value, weight, and substance. And most of them will mean absolutely nothing if people don't work through them. Honor the space, honor the feeling, honor another call. So when you let this go, you honored yourself and you made space for what counts. Good job. In summary, good job. Two of Pentacles, the Tower, Seven of Pentacles. You're going to be like, I should have done this sooner. I'm guessing you did this thing where you tried to keep a couple things in play, and that's that kind of, again, heavy pentacle here today. That's that kind of safety net, security feeling. I got to keep both of them going. I got to keep 3 things going. I got to keep 4 things going. I can't dare drop the ball on any of them. Blech. Okay, bye. We didn't need it. You didn't need it. You didn't have to compromise yourself. You didn't have to do those 2 or 3 things. You didn't need it. Because now you're looking backwards later in the future like, I could have been growing this garden a long time ago. So, and it's not stagnation. It's kind of like all that fussiness, all that busyness of trying to keep all the balls in the air cost me a lot of time. You're right. You know, there's some people who love doing that kind of thing and they're really good at it, but that doesn't mean it's meeting the goals any faster. Just because you can juggle 2 or 3 things doesn't mean it's a solid Ace of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? A big difference. Know the difference. Sometimes we juggle things unnecessarily because we're convinced it's going to make us secure. On the contrary, it destabilizes us because we're not focusing on one thing. Right? So now that you get to focus on one thing soon, it's going to be fantastic. Okay. It's going to be so good. It's so good. How do they say it? It's so good. Am I saying it right? Did I get it? Oh my God, it's so good. Let's get some advice, please. Let's get some advice, please, for Aries. Now look, I'm just saying, does anybody remember the days when you used to speak like an adult and you wrote? I still write formal emails to this day. I cannot do casual speak in an email. I am incapable of it. I still write and type the same way. I can't do it. I everything in my mind is letter writing, right? I can't let it go. And I still have people like, just say what you need to say faster. No. But don't you miss the sound, though, of formal speech and language and things that clearly have a start and stop? Now, don't get me wrong. I have a lisp, and I also have muscle damage that I don't talk about because it's so old. It's fine. So, no, I don't always have the most articulate expression because I can't. I can't always, much as I'd like to. Training and all that. But I just mean language. Language, like the use of words, between good and great and awesome and totally and... But sometimes, honey, things really are just so good. Let's get some advice for you. Yours would qualify. All right, let's get some advice, please. Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Four Swords. Beautiful. That is resting the heart space, specifically. It's not about being in love. That might be in line for you later down the road. Okay, don't get me wrong. But for now, you take your heart space to a beautiful, consolidated, I'm on board with me. I love me, which is the best kind of love, is self-love. And you're showing me ample amounts of self-love. You've rested your heart on this subject many times over. It's correct. That's all I can tell you. Because you love yourself, You're doing the right thing. Okay? All right. But yeah, I mean, is there opportunity for new love down the line? I'm sure. But right now you're showing me the fullness of your own particular heart and how you're very happy about this. Good. You've made that decision. The staircase, the dual staircase, left, right, A, B, 1, 2. Crossroads, big life, major decision. And so you have number 22. Driving the whip. Yeah, like I said, that whip driving thing, having all those balls in the air, you really had to be aggressive with yourself to do that. So you can either consolidate those efforts into one solid theory of practice, Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, or you can keep being fragmented, right? And driving yourself to do all that. You don't need to do this anymore, okay? Some of you identify as the main male. Whether or not you're a man is not the point. You're the main person, the main guy, the main provider, the head honcho. I don't know. That energy, that said, I'm my decision here and it's final. Number 1, 22, and 11. Anything else here, please? Harvesting. Yeah, I think you're more interested in a productive harvest here, not the ending with this guys would suggest. No, it's number 10, a productive harvest. You want better productivity for the fruits of your labor, right? It's not about backbreaking labor anymore, but higher levels of productivity. That's it. Okay, I don't think we need a time check, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. I suppose just being consistent. On Tuesday. Just do it. Up front, immediate, it's happening now. That's the point. For some of you, you officially let go of some sort of opportunity on a Tuesday, or you're entering a new opportunity on a Tuesday. Whatever, just do it. Just do it. In other words, it's, like I said, it's happening now. All right. Okay. We have the medallion of Gemini. You might, and then, of course, Leo, but it's in the reverse. The keyword here being generous. Some of you might have some very strong placements in your chart. We have the letter N. We have the Pegasus, the freedom to pursue the skies. The freedom to pursue our dreams, goals, ambitions to fly. Feather, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, some of you might have some very strong air in your chart, particularly Gemini, but light as a feather. And for some of you, feather is simply confirmation. The octopus here is in reverse. No gripping emotions that are negative or mysterious, I don't think, at this time. There's no fear of the unknown here either, which is very good. Okay. Oh. I don't know when you popped out, but yeah, double Gemini medallion. The key word here being intelligent. Some of you have some very sharp Gemini in your chart, influence possibly, and then others for you, just very strong sense of intelligence. Okay. All right, Aries, honey, I do hope this helped you. Put it in the comments. Take care. Be well. Aquarius, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me Aquarius, please. Like always, take what resonates, etc. What's going on? Show me Aquarius. What's up? What's going on? All right, very good. The Hanged Man, 9 of Cups, Page of Wands, very good. Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. There you go, and you're on your way. Very good. All right, let's keep on keeping on. Death, 3 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles. Very good. I say that because I can see where it's going. The Hanged Man, 9 of Cups, the Page of Wands. You know, there's something here you've been giving a lot of consideration to in terms of wish fulfillment, and what does that mean? And how do you be open to it? How do you love yourself more? How do you honor yourself more? How do you honor your sense of wish fulfillment via your own direction? So, again, 9 of Cups, guys, it's all tarot energies. Okay, people, places, things, signs, collectives have pros and cons, black and white. This is the nature of things. And with the 9 of Cups, it can be good wish fulfillment if you understand you love yourself, therefore wish fulfillment that's coming from a good place in you, or it could be bad wish fulfillment. If you don't love yourself enough, you'll say yes to all sorts of stuff that temporarily makes you happy, but isn't necessarily good for you. So you've had a very long time out here with the Hanged Man to think about these things. What does it mean to love myself, put myself first, to meet my own emotional needs about what constitutes personal happiness? And you came back with a very strong answer. Knights of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles. That's literally like saying, right, here I go. So, and it's a slow here I go, but it's methodical, it's honest, it's on point, and it's going to lend to your sense of practicality here. So you are doing something that is right for you, wholeheartedly, and you're not rushing it at all. This is planned, it's thought out, you're on the road to it, and it's going to lend, like I said, to your sense of security, stability, providership energy, head of household, nurturing, this kind of thing is productive in nature. And it took you a while to arrive to it, but that's not the point. The Knights of Pentacles is the only knight that's attributed to having kind of like a blueprint or a plan. That's why he's associated with going slow. You have a strong knowledge base here with your master symbol, with the Ace of Swords. So it's like saying, I know what I know, and I'm prepared to roll this thing out, because you want to give it a red carpet. And King of Pentacles, it seems to do well by you and for you. Okay, so where you are on the stage of things, I don't know, but you're getting there. Death, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. It's coming across in that sense of I no longer have to participate in balances I don't care for. So you doing this, whatever this is, kind of gives you what looks like ample reason. Maybe it was the excuse you needed or the excuse you were looking for to be like, now I don't have to contribute to that shit anymore. Oh, happy day. So whatever this is, says that I don't have to participate in that anymore. I don't have to balance with that anymore. Yay! So now that you're kind of following your own tracks or creating your own tracks, your own path, there's just stuff here you don't have to do anymore. Isn't that lovely? And it's the stuff that you're not going to miss. Let's put it that way. You ain't going to miss it, honey. Death, the Three of Swords, Six of Pentacles. They might have been back and forth balances in terms of the practical day-to-day needs being met. But we weren't happy with them. That was anti-wish fulfillment, I'm certain. And we don't have to do that anymore. So whatever this is, you're like, see, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do it. I'm going this way now. And I love it. I love it because it seems to be for you, by you. And that's awesome. That's the best. Okay. Let's get some advice. I don't think you need it. You seem to be doing fantastic. Let's get some advice, please. Let's get some advice. Six of Swords, King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. Wow, so prepared for this. Yeah. Bye-bye. Yeah, the Six of Swords. There you are, King and Queen of Swords. To say that your mind is made up on the matter is fantastic. It really is. So the King, Queen of Swords, unfortunately, get such a bad rap, but they're the ones who are most heavily associated with determination of mind, based on information, facts, the ability to reason. And that's good, because we can't make decisions unless we know what the heck's going on, right? So your mind, to say it's made up on them, some of you are triple quads airs, okay? Not just Aquarius, but air altogether. This could be the support of someone else who agrees with you, like-minded, but for now I'm just saying it all as you, Six of Swords. This is peaceful, it's planned, and it's 100% under your guidance. Okay, fantastic. You're on the right path, that's all I can tell you. So congratulations to you. All right. No. Come on. And it's going to be under a thing of great fortune. Number 26 for some of you. So congratulations to you. Congratulations. Yeah, especially if you don't have to play around in the Six of Pentacles you don't care for. And creating your own destiny. And change for some of you. 9, 26. And we have, of course, the Chariot moving direction powerfully, swiftly, or with just full intent to make massive change in the interest of great fortune. Congratulations. Privileged lady, some of you identify as a young female here, making your mark upon the world. Privileged lady, Empress energy as well. Very good. Very good. Lovely. Okay. Oh, high desirability as well. High desirability. I've already said the image of the hothouse is in the background. Just not everybody can grow what's in there. So some of you have a very unique brand that's highly desirable. Okay. Beautiful. Others would want it, but it seems like you can create it. There will be high desire around this concept. Well, that's not bad, isn't it? I don't quite know what you're doing, but it's going to be desired and wanted wherever it's going. Oh boy, look at you. Good job. What's up? On a Monday for some of you. Process with caution, and so you have done. I know, I've seen it. I've seen it. Anything else here, please? And within 3 years, for some of you, this has been kind of a layered process that took time. For others of you, it's an indication of it's going to take you 3 years for that great fortune, or within 3 years. Okay, within. Not everybody's going to be the same. A year out, 2 years out, this kind of thing. Where you get the kind of feedback that you need, that you're doing well. Fantastic. Okay. Okay, we have the medallion of Capricorn and Libra in the reverse, the key word here being charming. You might have either of those placements in your chart. We have the frog with a coin in its mouth, concerning ourselves with prosperity versus non-prosperity. Very good. The infinity loop, this is something that's important to you, lasts always, or you feel divinely connected to it. We have the lightning bolt, tower energy, shocking changes, not necessarily bad. It could come as an abrupt shock, maybe even to yourself in some way, although I don't think so. I think there's too much planning on your end for it to be like that. However, it might shock or impress others, yeah? All right, and then we have the letter W. Okay, Aquarius, honey, I hope this helped you. Put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well. Gemini, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me, Gemini, please. Like always, take what resonates, etc. What's going on? Show me, Gemini. Show me, Gemini, please. By the way, with your in-depth next week, excuse me, that was my list, was interesting. I have to say, your personal energy was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So I'm sorry about the surrounding circumstance, but your personal energy was amazing. Just amazing. I was really blown away by it. I almost wanted to say something to the effect of "Don't let the muggles get you down," which of course is a Harry Potter reference, because I feel like you were surrounded by muggles, and you're this powerful entity that you are, and it's not that powerful bad. I mean, just genuinely warm, loving, and kind. So I was in that position. It's like, dang, Gemini. Maybe start surrounding yourself with a better class of person. You know what I'm saying? I don't... Anyway, just FYI. That's your next in-depth. The Empress, 10 of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Oh! Whoa! 6 of Wands. 10 of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. Cool. All right, the Empress, 10 of Pentacles, the High Priestess. I mean, that's freaking phenomenal. Wow. Aren't you on point? I have you in what looks like a very strong union with somebody. It feels good because it is. Everything feels highly stable, highly productive, loving, and generous. Well, you're an intuitive little firecracker yourself, aren't you? That or your person is. There is, I don't necessarily know who the Empress is, or you whom you're connected to. It feels like it's shared, to be honest with you. I think you are both powerful beings in your own right, empowered in your own right. I think you both are high-level contributors. I think it's shared. I honestly believe it's shared. I'm not doing a them or they. That's just what's coming through. I see you individually further down, though. Okay? But man, look at that. That's a nice way to open up a reading. It says it's in place, and it's tight AF. It is on point, solid, good. I know who I am. I know who my person is. We both contribute like crazy, and getting that feeling, that flow, that everything's just so. Jumping over here to personal energy, 6 of Wands, 10 of Wands, Knight of Wands. Now there's some individual sense of self. You're showing me, just like I saw in your in-depth, high levels of personal hope, optimism, passion, and energy for what you do and how you do it every day. But you say it gets hard, 10 of Wands. It gets hard. And when you have your moments to shine, you shine. People recognize you. They see you. But there's a lot of work attached to that recognition as well. 10 of Wands is no easy thing. So I tell people all the time, if you're going to have a 10 of Wands, it needs to be the 10 of Wands of your choice. Ideally, it's because you're carrying it because you know it's worth it. And you're saying, according to you, the recognition you get, perhaps you can get more, but you also identify it as being kind of like a job well done type of thing. It still wakes you up like a good cup of coffee. Whatever this is, I kind of inclined to agree with you. I don't think you get the recognition that you should get, but when you do, you glow. When people see your efforts, you glow. You carry a lot. What I like is that you still say, you know, this gets me up in the morning. Knight of Wands, I'm still excited for this to this day. I don't know what it is because your foundation's tight, like I said, solid. Someone in there with you. Excellent little empire you two have created. Now we jump further down, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Remember I was telling you, I don't think you're getting the recognition you deserve, but when you do, it reminds you why you have such high energy for this. You personally will be considering a new opportunity in future. It looks monetary in nature. Because there's something in here about the solidity of the offer, something that's a little more generous, a little more sizable. You'll be looking at it in future. In that respect of this pentacle, this brand new opportunity might be a better representation of my worth. Only you will know. It's a little further out from where you currently are. Okay? Other than that, I would say, again, once more, you have a solid foundation with somebody. I'm not worried about it. It's your personal sense of energy use for yourself that gets tiresome and labored. But what I love is that you still retain a natural joy for whatever this is. But I agree. You're not as seen as much as you should. Hence why you might be contemplating a new opportunity in future. Let's get some advice, please. Let's get some advice, please. You'll be keeping an eye on it. You'll be thinking about it. Okay? You'll be keeping an eye on it. It never hurts to shop around your skills and labors, you know. Let's get some advice, please. Page of Wands, 8 of Wands, and Death. Look at that. There's something here that's been confirmation at this time, and it's an immediate answer. Immediate. There's something here about communication not being effective, and you know it. That's where a lot of the frustration comes through, the 10 of Wands, and it doesn't seem to have any intention of changing. Again, once more, you still have a personal joy and enthusiasm for whatever this is that you carry, but you're not getting the recognition, therefore the communication that you should be receiving. Whatever that recognition is, fails to communicate. And you know, people ask, I hear it from employers all the time, why do people leave? I'm sorry, did you pay them what they were worth? Did you give them praise, good feedback, that they were doing a good job? Or did you find constantly ways to undercut their time, energy, and effort? That way you could give an excuse as to why you weren't paying them appropriately. You want to know why good people don't stay? Now that's just the work context, but you understand what I mean. Again, once more, it's completely separate from your opening. This is different. That's solid as heck. The lack of recognition seems to, it's all wand here, except for death. The lack of recognition seems to be coming via communication. And it doesn't seem to change. Just FYI. I mean, again, there's a reason why you eyeballing a new opportunity in the future, honey. What a coincidence. You know? No, it's 2 + 2, baby. This is how things add up. Oh, I'm just going to shuffle these out. All right. Yes, what are your thoughts on this? This isn't unknown to you. You know. It's not unknown to you. Number 16. You also might be wondering what your partner thinks. Oh, I'm sure that they support you, honey. I'm sure. Some of you are the mature men here. Okay. In other words, you know things, you're experienced. You do a lot. You have a wealth of experience attached to you. You know what's up. You know what the score is. Okay. You know. Commitment. So here we have that burden. Now here's the thing. The thing with the commitment and the Hierophant in this one is not flattering at all. It suggests the burden of cross or the martyr syndrome. Okay. This is my burden to bear, I guess. I know that you are likely loyal and committed to what's going on here. Otherwise, it's very hard to create a foundation that's solid without those aspects. But at what point does that roll over into like an abuse of power? You know, especially if it feels like it's always your cross to bear. Like I said, in that advice, which is confirmation of what's currently going on, is that it hasn't changed. And it's not our burden to bear. The failure to communicate and pay one proper respect. Okay. There you go. All right. Oh, yes, of course. Yeah. You could do timing. I'm just... part I'm least interested in, to be honest. Okay, we have the letters U, J, Dragonfly in reverse. Currently, we're not transforming the situation. I know, I saw that. And then we also have the big masculine glasses. And let's do some time checks. Autumn, fall. Upcoming autumn. Process with caution. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I can see the thoughts are in there. No problem. On a Monday in February. Some of you are going to start contemplating this more and more come fall, and you might have an absolute answer or direction by February, particularly in respects to those new opportunities, or any of these timelines could be relevant to you. Fall in particular, and then February. Okay? All right. Gemini, honey, I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments. Take care. Be well. Libra, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me Libra, please. Show me Libra. Like always, take a resonates, leave what does not, etc. What's going on? Show me Libra. Show me Libra, please. What's going on? Show me Libra. All right. Six of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, okay. King of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles, and the Empress, Okay, Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Hermit, yeah. Somebody needs to get on board with what the heck they're doing. I got an instance of we coming or going here. Six of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. All you're showing me from the opening is that you want more space and freedom for yourself, okay. In that sense that things have been hard, and you are aware of this. And Six of Swords says, I'm mentally resigned to the fact that for now, in this interim, things are not getting any easier. That we've been carrying a great deal on our back with the Ten of Wands, whatever that is to you. And as I just got done explaining to Gemini, if you're going to have a Ten of Wands, it needs to be the Ten of Wands of your choice. In other words, it needs to be worth it. So when someone shows me I got to back away from the Ten of Wands, that's kind of like saying it's a personal admission, this is too heavy for me. Or it's too much, or I've been carrying it too long, whichever it is. And it's not showing any signs of getting easier, letting up, or you no longer personally feel like it's worth it to carry it. So that's why I say you got to know if it's worth carrying. And you're saying for now, currently, it ain't. So you're trying to find, like I said, more space for yourself, more time of calm for yourself, and frankly, just being on your own. Like you can breathe a little easier. You know what I'm saying with the Nine of Pentacles? Okay. Cool. You opened up with that. So I'm thinking you got your space. Trying to create more space for yourself. A little more you time, a little more Libra time, whatever that means. But you're saying I as an individual am choosing to do this. Okay. I jump on down here and things aren't quite resolved yet. Now, I'm not trying to do a them or they, but there is a them or they here. We have a King of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Empress. We have big feelings in here. Okay, with the King of Cups. This is a very emotionally mature state of someone who has very large feelings. And then I have the Empress, which I'm assuming is you. Okay. And the Two of Pentacles is literally between these two characters. What do I do with this person? Okay. All you've really shown me about them is that they have big heart, big feelings. That's it. I don't think it's necessary that you pulled away from them. It's more like I need more space on my own for whatever reason. Okay, because that Ten of Wands, something just weighs on you heavily. And you needed more space. I think you created it for yourself because now I got you over here contemplating someone else. And what does it mean to you? Or does it still mean anything to you? Could it mean something to you? Because the Two of Pentacles has no clear results here. You know, do I keep my connection with this person? Do I drop that connection? That's all in there. What do I do with them, Christina? Well, honey, that's why you gave yourself more space. You're going to have to figure it out. Okay? Don't get me wrong. I can see some advice and things. And I can see a bottom line here too. But it's like I'm saying, are we in or out on this one? Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Hermit. There is the suggestion here of healing a break. There is a suggestion, Page of Wands. It doesn't look fully committed to the idea yet. The Hermit is big business. You know, optimally, the Hermit fully steps into something or doesn't. So again, there's this question here. What do I do with so-and-so, whoever that is to you, and their big feelings? What do they mean to you in the context of your life? Do you want them in there or not? Them and their big feelings. Because I know part of you wants to heal it. I can see it. But we're not committed to it either. What does that mean? You know? What does that mean to you? You'll have to figure that out. You needed the space. It looks like you got it. There's someone here of importance to you. I don't know who they are. Don't presume to. We don't have that kind of time today, guys. We're not clarifying. Although I might say it on advice, speaking of which. But then we have it here. Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the Hermit. The idea that I could be open to healing this break, it appeals to you. I think a little bit more than completely dropping the other pentacle, which would be to leave it alone. Okay? All right. I don't know who it is. That's entirely up to you. Let's get some advice, please, for Libra. Let's get some advice, please. Let's get some advice, please. Devil, the High Priestess, Six of Wands. Oh, wow. Man, no wonder you needed some space. It's a gnawing feeling. Gnaws. I'm not saying this as good or bad. It's simply part of the process. I think I see why you needed some space. Your intuition has a heck of a time talking to you through some of that noise. And sometimes it's loud. Sometimes it feels good. And you wonder sometimes if the devil with the Six of Wands there, if you're not taking this feeling to fix it to a bad place, is it coming from an ego place? Is it kind of a self-flattery thing? Or do you have authentic feeling towards this? And you've been going back and forth on this one for a while. You're like, where? So when I asked you why, what's your motivation? To either keep this character in your life or to be done with it. Where is it coming from? That's what you're saying is where you get hung up. And that's a pretty large hang up. Devil, the High Priestess. Intuitively, part of you feels inclined to reconnect to this and try to heal it, which is the good side, right? And then there's the other side that said, but am I doing it for the wrong reasons, though? Would it be selfish? Is it a passionate thing? Is it an ego thing? Where's it coming from? Is that really intuition or is that my devil talking? So I can see where... I knew, there's your scales, honey. I knew I was going to see your freaking scales. Here's one side of your scales. It says I can fix it for the right reasons with the Hermit. And there's the other side that says you might want to fix it for the wrong reasons, though. Which one's going to be? It's hard to tell. How do you isolate your intuition from that guy? Okay. You say this person's got a big heart. Would you say that their feelings are honest? Let's start there. If you can say honestly yes, then it's time to honestly look at yours. And if you can come back with, honestly, I feel I could fix this for the right reasons, okay. Can you next ask yourself, what does that look like in reality? And can I commit to that? And hopefully, maybe, with those kind of questions, you'll have the answer you need, okay? There you go. I do hope it helps you. It's quite complicated. I would have liked to have taken this one to table. By that I mean clarify the heck out of it. But you did the right thing here in your opening. If something has been weighing on you, I see that now. And you needed some space to work it out and work it through. Okay, what's up? Within a week, for some of you, you might have an answer. Or some of you, you got some time to yourself a week ago, and this is all that's been in your mind and in your spirit. Okay. All right, fair. That's fair. Spring, March, back to back. Why is that coming across as past orientation? What happened last March? Don't get me wrong, everybody's timeline is different. Absolutely, this could be indicative to next spring and or March. Wherever you are. March, even if you don't have spring in March. In other words, you live in the southern hemisphere. You still have a March. So future March, yeah, absolutely. No problem. Why does that feel like a clue? For some of you, March represents the world. It was a closing of a door as well as an opening, or it could do. March comes full circle. For some of you. Not all of you, some of you. That hit really hard. Okay, what else, please? Let's get some oracles. Change, courthouse. There you are, honey. Number 23. The officiousness, the letter, the word, the technicality, the legal, the right, the wrong, everything in between. The change. Something here about change. And ask ourselves, are we willing to change? Have we changed? And if so, what does that look like? What's in our documents? Yeah? What are we saying about ourselves here? Number 9 and 23. Adjudication. The stork. Family. Birds. Adjudication. There it is again, the balance. The right and wrong family aspect. Right and wrong family aspect. Nurturing. Nurturing. We care about this. It's a nurturing feeling. That part of you that is the good side of Libra that's weighing in on it. I do care about this. I would like to nurture it. Okay. I don't know how that helps you, but hopefully it does. 17, 30, 23, 9. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That's why you want to bounce against it all. You care about it. Nesting principles, family, possibly vulnerability of, say, a single parent and a child. Fairness. Huh. Just caring. Anyway, the letter K, the letter L, the infinity loop. It feels like we are deeply tied to this. Deeply denied this. Why I almost said deeply denied this. Feels like we're deeply tied to this because you are. Deeply denied this. Okay. Cat, intuition. Yes, please do. The chakras, getting your chakras in alignment. Yes, I can see that. And then everybody's getting the rabbit today. The rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. Make the time. You know, I think you started the process anyway of making the time for yourself. So, hello, goodbye, all that. Busy. I know. But it's important to you, so I see you making the time for it, which is really all we can do, you know. Hopefully we gave you a couple more stepping stones to work through this. Libra, honey, I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments. Take care. Be well. Taurus, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me, Taurus, please. What is going on for Taurus? Like always, take it resonates, etc. You know the drill. What's up? Show me, Taurus. What's going on, please, for Taurus? I have an interesting feeling about your season, obviously, next year. There has been energetic signatures all over, indicative to Taurus season for next year. Should be interesting. Should be interesting. What's going on? The Hermit, Ace of Cups. Let me just, oh, don't you look fabulous. Stay there. Stay right there. I love this. Wunderbar. Yes. Excellent. The Sun, Ten of Cups, Knight of Wands. Do you have a problem here today? Go. Why? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Bye. You don't need to be here. Why are you clocking in? Why are you even clocking in, bro, sis? Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, King of Pentacles. Why are you here? Okay, fine. A little bit of Eight of Cups. Fine. That's normal. I see that for you all the time. So let's back up. Hermit, Ace of Cups, the Magician. Pull the trigger. I said stay in that energy. I didn't say stop. Okay. That's what I meant. I stay in it. I don't want you to lose it. But you got to practice it too, and I want you to. You're so close. It's killing me, honey. The Hermit, Ace of Cups, the Magician. Your heart's like, I want love. And I see that for you all the time. It is beautiful. I love it when Taurus gets in touch with that feeling because it's so powerful and it can be so claiming because that's what the King and Queen of Pentacles do at the end of the day. If I were to summarize all their many pros, cool. Boils down to think, claiming. This is mine. Now we can take that to a bad place or we can take it to a good place. Yours is 100% good. So allow yourself to have it. That's what you're like. I've been consolidating my heart space with the Hermit based on wisdom, experience, the willingness and strength and the wherewithal to heal. I know what my heart wants. It wants love. It wants joy. It wants to prosper. It wants to share. Okay. So the Magician, all right, you have current active manifestation going on for the Taurus I'm looking at. And you're ready for it, honey. You're ready. You're ready. So by all means, stay in that energy, but also, P.S., pull the trigger too. Okay, I want to have it, do it, activate it. I love this. Look at you. You're so open. You're so gorgeous. The Sun, Ten of Cups, the Knight of Wands. I mean, don't get me wrong. Right now, the best and strongest parts of your energy seem to be extremely present for family and friends in Ten of Cups. Now, again, the Ten of Cups is very broad-ranging. Okay. These are our emotional stakeholders in this life. When we turn around and we look at old so-and-so, it comforts us to know that they are there and they're in our lives and we get emotional something from them, usually support or just a sense of love, right? I'm connected to you. Family, friends, however you want to do it. This includes kids and spouses, the whole thing, okay? And right now you're like, I'm all about that inner circle and it does feel good. I love that you love your inner circle, okay? This is you privately. This is you externally. You made a very clear division today. But the Sun, you're saying the people who are in your life bring you much joy. They bring you much joy. Look at that enthusiasm. You can't fake that. It either is or it isn't, right? And I love that. I love that for you. I jump on down here, the Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, the King of Pentacles. This king is still feeling a little lonely, okay? Are you well-to-do? Uh-huh. Are you resourceful? Uh-huh. Are you stable? Uh-huh. Do you got laid out and measured out and you're solid? Yeah. But you're still lonely. That's what I'm saying, honey. Stay in the energy, but pull the trigger too. Okay? You're ready. You're prime. Go, Taurus, go, right? You're still a little lonely. There's you. That's you, honey. Like, other than hitting cups, Christina. So I usually see the Eight of Cups for you in that I'm emotionally unavailable, I can't be bothered right now, or I'm numb because you've taken on too much. And I see that for you all the time. This is different. You are authentically happy and you are authentically joyful and appreciative for that which already surrounds you in this life, which means you are prime real estate, my friend, to share that fat, juicy heart. Okay? Gratitude and abundance is half the work in manifestation. Right? It's not just, dear universe, please give me what I want at my own time and convenience. Let it fall in my lap. Thank you very much. This is not, this is not Amazon Prime delivery, right? That's what I'm saying. I see that you are still looking a little lonely. You have so much to share. So let's start sharing it with somebody. Look at you. Honey, you're gorgeous. You have an appreciation for everything. At the emotional level, the 3D level, you have so much going on for you. You're ready to rock. And what do I say all the time about the Ace of Cups, guys? When it gets so full, it starts to overflow. That's when it's ready, okay, to be shared amongst two. I don't want you to be, no, you got your awesome kingdom. I don't care. It's not really about wealth, guys. It's how you are interpreting yourself as things are nice and tidy and stable. So I don't want that king being all lonely. All right? Let's make it happen. Make it happen. Put some of this energy more into your personal endeavors. Searching something. All right? Makes me sad. Look at that. Look at that lonely king over there. All right? Let's get some advice, please. Christina, I'm taking my time. Yeah. I'm not saying fast forward button times 10. What I'm saying is maybe at speed 1.5. Okay, just prompt reality a little more. Prompt that 3D button a little more. That's all I'm saying. The energy's in place. You got it. You got it. You got it. Who are we looking for? Go. Let's get some advice, please. You look bloody gorgeous, honey. Gorgeous. Show me some advice, please, for Taurus. Justice, the Lovers, the Magician. Oh, you little... Well, no, you're not little. You're actually a very large energy, but you always act like you're a small energy, and that drives me banana sandwich about your collective. And I love so many things about the Taurus collective, I do. But you guys are just massive energies, but then you're like this. But if we were to look at you, your energy can take up a lot of space. You're the bull. But your guy's like, well, you know about the bull in the china shop, and we get a bad reputation, and that. Look, Justice, the Lovers, the Magician. Oh, we're manifesting from the heart. Yes, you are, honey. It's gorgeous, beautiful heart. I love it. So this wasn't some vague thing about I want to be in love. No. Nay. You tried to hide that from me. No. Actually, I don't know why I give you guys that voice. I have no idea. Actually, sorry. There's just some collectives that have a very strong personality. Yours is one of them. Again, I don't know why you guys shrink yourself. Don't notice me. You don't. Why do you do that? You're gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Justice, the Lovers, and the Magician. Oh, your heart knows exactly who it wants. Not just about being in love, is it? No. We have a very... Talking to you like I would cinnamon. No. We have a very strong connection, literally in our heart, that we're pulling from. My advice to you stands. Push a little bit more on that 3D button. Okay? You're lined up emotionally. You're lined up spiritually. You stable as hell. Lean on that 3D button that you are so amply familiar with a little more. Make it happen. Oh my God. Okay. That's what you're manifesting, honey, right there. And balance, too. The spiritual balance, the emotional balance, all of it. Fantastical. What's up? Don't lie to me. 3 months. Within 3 months. Some of you on a Tuesday. Whatever that means. Okay, within 3 months. Okay. I'll do it. 3 months. Some of you are the main guy. Yeah. I see the masculine energy in here. It's not really about that, but you're like the guy. You're the guy. You're the main guy. You're the head honcho, numero uno, jefe, wherever you want to put it. Number one. Okay, you're the guy. You're ready. Let's go. Even if you don't identify as the male, I'm saying you have everything in place. As a guy who is ready typically does. He has everything in place. He knows what's up. He knows what he wants. He's like, this is where I got to go. This is where I got to be. All right, do it. You work hard. Taurus and working hard. Newsflash. Yeah, okay, work a little more about your personal goals. I know you've been working hard, honey. I know that 10 of Pentacles, you didn't just pull that out your butt. Okay, I understand that. All right, it takes time. I know, I got it. Now put that same work into you. You're ready. Okay, we have been actually. You have a beautiful sense of spirit and will. And you... Oh, you're killing me, bro. Sis, seriously. Okay, really. You already know who your person is. It's your equivalent. It's your equal. Okay? You both work hard. I get it. All the more reason. Combine empires. Seriously. You know who it is. There wasn't any hesitation on that at all. Did you see that? The one who bears the rose. Okay, who has the blush on the rose, just open, right, beautiful, ready to be in love, yes? Okay. Oh my gosh. Seriously. I get so amped when I see stuff like this. Do you have any idea how not common it is? I mean, really. You would not believe what people pay to see what I just showed you today. And I don't make that up, honey. It is what it is. We have the letters C, Q, D. We have the medallion of Pisces. Some of you might have some very strong Pisces in your chart. The keyword, though, being intuitive associated. Highly intuitive. Yes, you are. Perhaps your person is. We have the medallion of the child. Okay, someone here might have a child, a sense of dependency, or childlike joy. Okay, there's that. We have the dog with the bone in the reverse. Can we stop being anxious about this? Yes, I agree. Okay, done, done, and done. Taurus, honey. Take care. Be well. Virgo, welcome to your Sunday check-in. Oh, happy birthday. Yes. Yes. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yay, Virgo. I hope you have had a fantastic birthday. If yours has already passed or if it's upcoming, may be absolutely fantastic. I got to celebrate my little Virgo here soon. Oh my gosh, I can't believe she'll be 1 year old. And she's currently very, very busy taking a very deep nap. She's been napping all day. And that's fine. She's been high energy for several days, so she typically does this. High energy, days. And then she has a crash day. I guess today's her crash day. What's going on? Show me Virgo, please. Show me Virgo. Yes, of course, I will take numerous pictures. I don't know how we're going to do it yet, but I know... she loves it when I do silly things with her. She just knows it's special attention, which is cool. Because I've had several pets over the years, and I've discussed that before. Mostly my adoption record includes elderly animals and special needs animals. So, you know, celebrations for them were largely unnoticed. But Cinnamon notices everything. That's one of the reasons I love her so much. You know, she knows when it's a little extra. Anyway, back to you. What's up? Show me Virgo. Show me Virgo, please. Show me Virgo. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, cool. The World, Strength, and the Six of Wands. Okay. Interesting. Well, you made it very clear. It's not a decision based in pride. All right. I understand. The Star. I believe I do. Two of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Cool. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. You've made, or you're about to, or you're on the precipice, I should say, of making a very strong decision. I completely agree with it. I like where it's coming from. And this is going to be a head over heart or head over pride decision for you. It means a lot to you. You're putting a lot of thought into this, and you will continue to do so even up until the very moment that you finalize the decision. But it's coming. You're working through it. The Ace of Swords is going to kick that Two of Swords butt. No problem. Ace of Pentacles, there's a strong opportunity, brand new beginning, work. I don't know with the earth signs. Anything could be in that ace. But let's take it for something that's extremely meaningful to you. You are making up your mind very soon. And I'm glad, because a lot of people will let that Two of Swords sit, and then it gets out of control, and then it turns into a foggy, confusing mess. No, we're going to get real clear. You said it's going to mark a brand new opportunity in your life, line of work, something. I don't know, a gesture, an opportunity, you name it. It's just real, that's all I know. We're jumping over here. This is the interesting part. The World, Strength, and the Six of Wands. Now, we have to kind of close out this idea of pride being attached to it. That's interesting. Strength of will. You ever get in that feeling sometimes, I said I was going to do this, and by God, I'm going to finish it, and blah, I'm going to see it through to the very end. And that can be strength, absolutely used wonderfully. It can be pride, too, also used wonderfully. But there was a lot of conviction here, okay, that you are having to overrule or override. So that tells me whatever it is that you stuck by prior to a particular conviction or thought, you're saying perhaps that was unnecessary strength or unnecessary pride keeping me attached to an old thought or an old opportunity. I got to do away with that. I know what's best for me. And me leaning into this Ace of Pentacles would actually be better for me as opposed to opposing it, which I believe is what you might have done in the past. And you realize that was a strength thing, that was a pride thing. Did I mean well? Yeah. Did it likely block me from what it is I wanted to do? Yeah. You're saying we're going to remove that particular sense of pride or strength of will, maybe even ego. That's not an accusation, guys. It's just that kind of running background that sometimes we get into. I said, I promised myself I would do this for 5 years or 10 years, or I would never do this, or all that. And I know we mean well at the time, but often time has to indeed pass and have a little more experience, insight, or wisdom or reflection on the subject, which is what you've been doing, to realize, okay, I was using strength correctly. I just don't think I'm using strength correctly anymore. Maybe my pride was working against me a little bit, something like that. Perhaps you thought, just to put it in context, you would never take up another job. Well, today's a different day. You said you would stand by that company for years, or by so-and-so for years, or a project forever, until it was done. Okay. Again, normal. It's also equally normal to readdress those goals and kind of see where they're coming from. And was that logical? Was it beneficial? Or was that like a pride thing? Which is what you've done. And you've done a great job. And this is how I know. The Star, Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. You look forward to the day where you get to really immerse yourself into a foundation that's solid as hell. And is something that you have been dreaming for, wanting for, and desiring all your life, to kind of have everything. Just everything. Whatever that is to you. So that's not just personal, finances and career. It's being connected to everything and being part of it all. Being resourceful. Having a long-term vision, a dream. And it's personal, as in love. It's work. It's family. It's everything. Having everything in one place, all together at one time. Your own world empire that you are deeply a part of and immersed in. So wherever it is you were coming from prior to this decision, you're saying, perhaps what you're deciding now will lead you to that, and I have to agree. There's something here you're willing to let go of or give up if it means living the life you've always dreamed of. Okay, and that's beautiful. The Star, Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, it's literally saying, here's my dream, and also P.S. I get to stabilize it, and it's real every day. Isn't that fucking fantastic? So again, people, places, things, situations, circumstances, relationships, work, all is in there. So that's open to you, honey. That's open to you. But this, by far, was the most significant piece that was interesting. Okay? That tells me the logic about the strength of this versus where you were coming from that might have been more emotionally or pride-based decision-making. Okay, that kept you from your greater goal. But yeah, let's get cracking. Let's get some advice for you. Let's get that advice, please. Let's get that advice, please. Let's get some advice, please, for Virgo. The Sun, Judgment, 5 of Wands. Okay, okay, there's that little bit of that backfighting. This goes further back, where our positive intentions for pride and strength and resilience can get in our way of the lesson, you know. Overturning that decision, and here's the happy fire, here's the not happy fire, here's open to warmth, here's the resistance of my energies, you know. And we kind of see that over here again, fire, and how it meant well. We meant well prior to this decision, but now we're overturning it for these reasons. And we stopped resisting the lesson, the judgment call, the time was right, however you want to do it. And now the sun's shining upon you, or it will be. Okay? We stopped resisting. We stopped allowing our own agenda or sense of pride or will to get in the way. I get why. But we actually started listening to the lesson, and now the sun's going to start coming out. Yeah? All right. Okay. The Lovers. Very distinct. Okay. Like I said, I never know what the hell's in that Ace of Pentacles for Earth sign, or what your desire bracket is for the stars. Okay? But for some of you, it's a very deep connection. Number 15. Okay? All right. If you have some Taurus in your chart, check theirs out. Ah, the whip. There it is. Ooh. Being harsh with yourself on the subject. Very harsh. Number 11. You are overturning a decision, aren't you? It's not the easiest thing for you to do. You must have been really hard on yourself. There's that negative fire again. You really are overturning a decision. You never thought you would. God, you must have been really hard on yourself. That's a direct reflection of your advice. Stop resisting what you feel. And pride can cost us a great deal. And also the strength of our convictions change and shift meaning over time. Like I said, that decision, it might have suited you a year ago or 2 years ago, or however it is you want to do it, but it doesn't suit you today. And the more we tried to resist it, the worse it got, didn't it? You know? You must have been really hard on yourself. Something so strongly oppositional to something so powerfully loving and embracing. Oh my goodness. A wealthy man? Oh, some of you. Congratulations if that's true. That's fantastic. Also sense that wealth of opportunity, the pentacle energy here. Even if you don't identify as wealthy, it's like having shit together, right? And there's also here, wealthy man, what distinguishes him from the main guy is that sense of prosperity, has the promise to come in. So here we have the old interpretation of the ticker tape for the financial sector. God, what was that called? Oh, sorry, I can't remember. But the idea is the prospect of incoming, right? We can really start to garner and gain and harness that fortune. That sense of opportunity is just within our grasp. Okay, number 13. And then the house. Yeah, influence here. Influence here. Empire activity. Big home. Empire activity, strong connection. I said I'm looking at a Virgo. What does your foundation include? Everything. It's almost like you're saying I was a fool to keep myself from it. Not that I'm saying you are a fool, but that's just pride was, man, you must have really had to work hard to overturn that decision. It's like I was a fool for getting in my own way of this or something like that. I don't know. Like I said, it seems to include everything. Oh my. At dusk, winter, February. Okay. For some of you, regardless of when your winter season is, we are talking about, for some of you, February. What that means, I don't know. Declaration of intentions, last February, upcoming February. I have no idea. It's so odd because I had a sense of... I had a sense of, particularly with that lover, it felt a little closer than February, but perhaps seeing the solidity of your efforts by next February. Anyway. December. Oh, for some of you, this has taken 2 years. It has taken 2 years to get you up to this point. Within 2 years, for the past 2 years. Like I said, prior to this moment, a decision stood for possibly a year or more. Excuse me. Maybe longer. We're overturning that now. Very good. So long as it's good for you, and it looks like it is, honey, if I may be so bold. All right. Oh, so I smiled because I could feel the big heart got on my finger. And I was in the process of lifting my finger, and then it dropped, but the heart dropped. Your heart dropped. Somebody's heart dropped. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, this kind of thing is going to make you nervous. SNRVB, so many. We had the Medina of Capricorn. Some of you might have some very prominent Capricorn in your chart. Could be connecting to one, I don't know, but it is that sense of wealth accumulation, and building and padding and leading to the future. That can take time. We have the Eiffel Tower, and there's that personal sense of achievement here as well. With the Lovers, it's an amazing structure. It's very unique, as the Lovers is. And it does represent the heights of romanticism and love, but it's built in reality. In other words, it's achievable. We have the lightning bolt, Scorpio energy. We also have the dragonfly, same. The sense of radical transformation, radical, powerful insight that took time. But radical, powerful insight, a moment, a lightning strike moment. Anyway, okay, Virgo, honey, I hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well. Capricorn, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me Capricorn, please. What's going on? Like always, take it resonates, so on and so forth. What's going on? Show me Capricorn, please. Let's do one more. Show me Capricorn. All right. The Lovers, the Moon. Oh my, King of Pentacles. Okay. Well, oh my, Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. The Star. Yeah. Okay. Huh. Interesting. The Empress is 4 Cups, 7 of Swords. Oh my gosh. Okay. Lots of personality in here today, which is interesting because you're sharing a frequency with somebody very similar. Okay, thank you for that confirmation. So, first of all, I'm not doing a them or they. Let's make that clear. But there are clearly 2 people here. All right? And then 1 individual right there towards the end. So I have to give that little spiel. Reverse energies as you see fit. But this is what we're discussing today. The Lovers, the Moon, King of Pentacles. And then, guess what? I got a Queen of Pentacles, once more, matching. 9 of Cups and the Star. To be perfectly clear, these 2 people feel pretty much the same way about each other. And one person here, however, is not allowing themselves to be aware of it. And I mean allowance. Just to rephrase, I have 2 people here, more or less of equal stature. They both take their sense of practicality, providership, nurturing, loving, caring qualities, of the home, and whoever dwells with it, they take that very seriously. Responsibility. Matched. And there is a very, very strong connection here, but someone keeps it under the moon. So, we do not allow ourselves to necessarily recognize our place in the connection, specifically how we feel towards it. Someone remains closed off to the subject. It goes into a moon space, unrevealed, active secret, unknown secret. It's likely a little bit of both. My feelings on this have to be a secret, but they actually don't know to the depth that they are. That's what happens when we keep secrets. We keep them from ourselves too. So there's the depth of a lover's connection hidden by choice, and also not fully consciously known either. I think it's a mix. Specifically the depth of it. And I have someone here who very much understands how they feel. Very much. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, the Star. This is someone who says, I love myself very much. I know my sense of self-worth, and I know what my vision and dream is. You know. So here I have one person who completely claims what they feel. And they have a very strong regard of self too, which is good. I have another person here who, because they deny their own role, specifically what they feel in the connection, that means they too, in a way, deny parts of themselves and their sense of self-worth. We cannot acknowledge with others what we do not acknowledge within ourselves first. Hence why I always say everything begins with the self. If someone does not fully understand their worth, they're not going to really believe that they're part of something that strong or have such strong feeling towards it, because they don't think or believe or ever been led to believe that they're worth it, that they can be loved so strongly or divinely, etc. Okay. It's easier to reject it and or bury it. Someone else here wholeheartedly says, I know who I am, I know what I love myself too. And I have big dreams and desires, and part of them is you. Right? Down here at the bottom line, the Empress, Four of Cups, Seven of Swords, there it is again. A high sense of I could love myself. I could be empowered. And in many ways, somebody here enjoys the status of being generous, and of being productive, but adamantly still denies what they feel, that they're unhappy at all. They're not unhappy. Seven of Swords, Four of Cups, that's active denial of unhappiness. And also active denial about feeling the same. It's kind of like, I don't feel the same as that. And then they're sour about it. So if they really didn't feel the same, there's no reason to feel sour about it, right? But, you know, tell that to someone who's not acknowledging it, so it's frustrating. I see total 100% pure acceptance from one person, and someone who has equally strong feeling, but because they cannot see themselves in it, because they do not recognize their own worth, it gets buried into a place of denial. That sucks. I don't know who is who. You have the task of figuring that out. There's just two clear energetic ID stamps, if you will. If you resonate as the person who is someone of importance and is practical, but the idea of that connection being the connection, it might be you. This person who loves themselves and understands what they desire, you know, I would advise that person, if you indeed love yourself the way you say you do and you know your worth, the first words out of your mouth is, I'll wait. No. With those layers of the moon and the Seven of Swords, you don't wait, because you will diminish your sense of self-worth and value. It is not on you to help this person discover their destiny. Again, everything begins with the self. If this person wants to understand it, they have to understand that they want to understand it first. I love myself, I love them, and I know that. Good. But don't tell me you're going to wait forever. I am sorry things like this happen, and indeed they do happen all the time. But your biggest lesson from this point forward is, if you love yourself, you know not to wait. Okay? Because here's the thing about denials wheel. I say it all the time. It doesn't have a postcode, honey. You can't get in contact with it. They have to want to learn to leave it so that they can claim what's theirs. That means they have to claim themselves first. No places to hide and all that, you know? Let's get some advice, please. Let's get some advice. Let's get some advice. Let's get some advice, please. For that person who feels like they're worth a lot on paper, okay, status, productivity, they've earned it, cool. But you can't possibly see yourself emotionally connected in that way. I would advise you to say, why are you still upset, but acting like you're not upset about this connection? That's all. Why does it feel like you've been excluded when you haven't been excluded? This is for someone who, 8 of Wands, the Fool, the 7 of Cups. I know it's easier said than done. This advice could apply to either side of that fence. 8 of Wands, the Fool, 7 of Cups. To the person who loves themselves, you need to be open to exploring love on your own terms. This could take a while if it ever has any sort of activity attached to it at all. You have an obligation to open up and communicate and say you're going to pursue other options in love that are available to you, because goodness knows how long that could take. To the person who identifies with this side, that you feel you've earned your place in this world via the material, but that you can't reasonably conceive yourself in that strong connection, and that in fact it has no impact on you, even though it upsets you to this day. I would advise you to open up to this love. It doesn't take a lot. 7 of Cups isn't a lot, guys. That's active communication and the willingness to open up and take a risk. That's it. Okay. Let's throw down some oracles. Straight away, that sense of gift, opportunity. This is a gift. This is an opportunity. Yes, I don't disagree. This could come by the form of communication, as communication can be a gift, at least from the person we don't expect it from. That can be a gift in and of itself. It's real, is my point, is that it shows up as real. Or this connection is a gift. It's time to start seeing it that way. Okay, number 17. The whip is in reverse. We've got to stop being so hard on ourselves. Okay. Let the guard down, let the whip down. Don't be harsh, either one of you. Journey, we need to expand our mind, our horizons. Get a feel for life, change up our routine. I'm associating it with this person who has wish of fulfillment attached to them in a healthy way. And then we have 28, the male who is open and ready for love, to pursue it. Okay. Number 28. Come out of that place of feeling like there's no, death is in reverse. This can be transformed still. Number 8, that's enough. All right, that's enough. Let's go ahead and do some time checks, although this is going to vary, I suspect, for many of you. Dawn, and within 5 years, I'm not going to bother from this point. Within 5 years means it's open-ended for months, seasons, years, and that's what I'm telling this person. If you have any sense of self-worth or respect, the first words out your mouth are, I can wait. That's anti-self-worth. It causes a great deal of damage. Somebody here needs to go on a journey and clear their head, okay? Get different points of view, different perspective, and don't stay stuck to one place in your life hoping one person will miraculously wake up. I know people who... There's a 10-year in here, by the way. I don't want to push it in case that one falls out. There's some people, honey, when they say, I'll wait, they don't realize that while your in-love energy is strong as hell and potent now, try stretching it out without reciprocation. 5, 10, 15, yeah. And by then you haven't pursued any other options. No other ways of life. So I'm telling you, it does not behoove to sit there and wait. Oh my goodness. I'm seeing that as the dawning of enlightenment for somebody within 5 years. So indeed, process that with caution. Okay. Okay. We have the letter L, the stingray in reverse. The emotions are hidden upside down and not acknowledged. I understand. Anchor. You know, you can see the anchor in one of two ways. Being stuck or being emotionally secure. Somebody's stuck. Someone's emotionally secure. So if that's true, you should have no problem picking up anchor and exploring other parts of the world if you're so emotionally secure with yourself. If you're the person who want to get out of that stuckness, it's time to start acknowledging that we are allowed to have strong connections too, not just wealth and opportunity and senses of stability. Okay? All right. Dragon, Aries, Leo, Sag, temperament, fire breathing, harshness. Okay, kind of a commanding will there. Okay. All right, Capricorn, honey, I do hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well. Scorpio, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me Scorpio, please. Like always, take what resonates, so on and so forth. Show me Scorpio, please. What's going on? Show me Scorpio. Alrighty, what's going on? Strength, the Four Swords, Three of Cups. Yeah, okay. Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Fool. Very good. All right. Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, Six of Wands. Okay. We got a little activity further out. Don't get me wrong, you're busy throughout this whole thing. It's just in various forms. Strength, Four Swords, Three of Cups. You are showing me a lot of light, healing, and activity around connectivity, which is cool. Okay? And you're showing me strength. So sometimes you turn it on, sometimes you turn it off. It's like I don't have room for this. And there's other times where you insist on making room for it. Okay? Because you're saying connecting is a good thing. I need to hang out more with whomever is in that Three of Cups. Connecting, reconnecting, personally, family, friends, whatever. Okay? Loves, I have no idea. But there's times that when you connect with it, it feels good, it feels healing. And then you're like, oh, this is why I agree to go out. I remember why. And there's other times where you're like, this is why I don't go out. The traffic sucks. The tickets cost way too much. And you see what I'm saying? So it's looking like you're using a little bit of both here. And I completely get that. There's times when you can be amped up and nothing can phase your energy. It's like, I'm going to hang out. It's going to be refreshing. This is just what I needed, you know. There's other times you're like, I really regret those decisions for Thursday because now Thursday's here. And I'm going to go out. So you're doing a little bit of both, and it's amusing me because I get it. I get us. But either way, whether you are connecting or you're being quiet, it's restorative. Okay? Five of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, the Fool. What you are spending more energy on these days is you just being more open and available to the people who really matter in your life, because you're saying that's where you could do a little bit more work. And Five of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, the Fool. That seems to be receiving the lion's share of the energy, if you will. Just remaining open to the people who matter. So I can kind of see why you have an on and off connectivity, that when it feels good, it feels good. But when it don't, you don't. Either way, you kind of recharge your Scorpio batteries. Now over here, you're saying, my support system needs a little extra help these days. So I see you being the Fool, being like, here I am. What do you need? So you're putting a lot more focus on family, friends, and not just family and friends, guys. Ten of Cups is comprehensive. We can't lose sight of that. I don't know who's in there. That could be a spouse, that could be kids, a whole network of people. The point is that you're leaning more towards them these days because it seems like they need a little extra support, and you are directly involved in that. So that's good on you. All right, the Five of Pentacles could be anything. A little bit of disconnectivity amongst family and friends, the people you have emotional continuity with. People just need a little more support at this time, that kind of thing. But you're like, the Fool, here I am. You need a little extra help today, here I am. Okay, so here's that Scorpio you know and love. Cool. Now, further out is really simple, actually. You're laying it out. Here's like your minor energy. Here's your macro energy. I kind of like it because I get it. I know what it's like to be that person. It's like, I'm over here, and it's like, but I'm over here now, and this is, you guys are going to get my attention for the next several days. I get this. But down here, this is the interesting part. Your energy picks up, and it's not alone. It's like, you're not alone. It's the kind of thing you don't want to hear at 2 a.m., right? In the middle of the night. You're not alone. But you're not alone in a happy way. In future, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Six of Wands, you're all but colliding into somebody. And it looks fun. It looks light. It is neither hangout time versus quiet time, and it's not necessarily devoted to family and friends. It's much more personal. So I don't know what's going on, but I got these two knights that are talking. They're having fun. They're communicating. They're exchanging, and there's some Six of Wands in here. I got two people who feel good about this. So that's funny. It's a hit and miss, but I get it. You do too. This is on point. Like I said, it's your macro energy, but then further out, something hits your radar that's a little bit more on the personal side. A little more fun, a little bit just for you and whoever else you're having fun with. So, there you go. It looks fun. Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Wands. It's, yeah, I got two people feeling pretty good about each other. And it's night for night. So, hey, matching energies right there. That's cool. Yeah, one's soft, romantic, vulnerable. You know, the other one's like, hi. So, of course, I'm being playful with it. That's what the energies are. They're quite playful. They seem to be getting acquainted. All right, Six of Wands. Oh, we got another knight there. I was just trying to pause, like, don't forget about me. Ah, did you see that? The Knights of Pentacles. It's like, oh, okay. FYI, Wheel of Fortune, eh? Ah, with the Knights of Pentacles. Okay, this one's a little slower to arrive, but once it's there, it starts to engage fairly quickly. Okay, that's cool. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's get some advice, please. I like how they give you Spirit poked a little clarifier out. That one. It's like that one's going to take a minute to arrive, but when it does, it catches up pretty quick. All right. That's cool. Let's get some advice. Show me some advice, please. Let's get some advice, please. I know I got an email from somebody that's like, hey, you still excited to do this, that, and the other? I did what now? I agreed to what? Oh, God, that was like 3 months ago. All right, I'll do it. But you see how it gets borderline sometimes? Where you're like, the idea of hanging out sounds awesome. It recharges the batteries. But also being alone can also feel good, you know? So I like that. I like how you gave me just kind of like, this is what I'm doing. This is who I'm connecting with. No work this time, which is cool. The Hanged Man, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. See, that guy's he's just showing up. That's the Knight of Pentacles is persistent. If there's no other knight that qualifies, it's for that one for sure. But yeah, the Hanged Man, Nine of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. I know you personally have given a lot about your personal sense of wish fulfillment these days, and you go back and forth between being emotionally open and available and the person that people need for who knows what, to someone who also wants to be quiet. So again, you're going back and forth. This is very Scorpio method. It's normal. It's absolutely normal. So you're doing a good job of self-regulation here. Now, and again, wish fulfillment, positive. You know, you love yourself. You're trying to give yourself what brings you joy or pleasure. And it's from much perspective about what works for you, which is cool. But as that Knight of Pentacles trying to show up again, I'm telling you, it could be earthbound energy, but once it arrives, it catches up to where you are. You know, it feels good. It feels good for both. Just don't. That's what they said. Okay, sorry. I had to, sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not. That's what I do. If you're not familiar with my work, hi, my name is Christina. I do make lame jokes. Most of them office-based material. It's a classic. It's a classic. It's classic. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's get some time checks, please. What's going on? Yeah, it took a minute for that one to arrive. I tell you, at night, it's like, let me talk. Wheel of Fortune. It took me a couple years to arrive, but when I'm here, I'm good. Okay, it's a bit cheeky. I kind of like that. Huh. Okay, that's cool. But again, you were cool back here. It's not like you were waiting on anything or anybody. You're connecting. You know when not to connect. You know what the focus is or your priorities. Beautiful. I'm not telling you to wait. No one's telling you to wait. I'm just saying this energy arrived a little bit on the slow side. You weren't looking for it. You weren't waiting for it. It just arrives when it arrives. That's all it's telling me. That's it. 2 years from what time frame? I have not a clue. But when they show up, you'll know. That's it. That's all. I don't know. Alrighty, Roo. Yeah, okay. like I said, when it shows up, you'll know. Okay? There we have the male that is open and receptive to romantic qualities. He bears the rose. Now, you could be the male who bears the rose, and you're open and ready for that when it's time, or it's the one coming towards you. Number 28. It's beautiful. All right. Yep. And there's you. I tell you what. They're looking at you, kid. All right. That's you. Looking at Scorpio like that. It's like, oh, don't look at me like that. Get your eyes off me. Kind of. The messenger, when it arrives, there's the night again. It's on the old Messenger Express. It's slow to come around, and when it do, we know. The vibrancy of the message, it's quite bright. Huh. Very good. 8, 28, and 1. For some of you, you qualify as the mature woman. Now, here we have the sense of age, wisdom, experience, okay? The idea of we know, we're wise, we carry or keep a good family home. I did see that. We have that sense of matriarch energy over here. You know, I know what my priorities are, that kind of thing. Family comes first. I'm always open to them and available to them if they need me. Some of you identify heavily in that. Okay. As the caregiver, provider. All right. All right, that's cool. Number 6. And see, it's a mixture of energies, isn't it? There's that playful side of the privileged lady, the Empress energy. That's light, is playful, it knows how to have fun. Okay. We have the lady in waiting, a lady in waiting kind of concept, but with someone who has the maturity to understand what the priorities are. So both loving, nurturing, and caring, or they can be when used well in combination. You know, it's just strong feminine energy across the board. Okay. Okay. Terms, yeah, we did it. Okay. Oh, L-R-E. We have the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. Busy, busy, busy. Always on the go. Always doing something. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. The cat, use your intuition. Yes, of course. Grapes. Someone is fond of their food, their food indulgences, a bit of a foodie. And then also, of course, someone who may enjoy their wine. And then we have the Eiffel Tower. There it is again. There's that sense of romantic spike I do see coming on through. Once more, built on the idealisms of romanticism. However, indeed built in reality. You can see it, you can touch it, you can experience the Eiffel Tower. It's not just made up a bunch of fanciful nonsense. It's real. It's solid. All right. Okay, Scorpio, honey, I hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. And when this arrives, have fun. Be well. Pisces, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me Pisces. Show me Pisces. Show me Pisces. Like always, take what resonates. Yada, yada, yada. You know what's up. Show me Pisces, please. What's going on? Show me Pisces. Let's do one more. Show me Pisces, please. Very good. The Knights of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Cups. 6 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Star, Beater. The High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, the Emperor. That's quite the warm-up act. Slow, too. It's like, I'm moving in a direction. Am I, though? And that's it. That's all there was for a while. I don't know. He was slow. So the Knight of Pentacles is, of course, he's not just about speed, but also method, right? He's the blueprint guy. He's the only knight that really carries around a blueprint. Here's the thing. He didn't have much of a blueprint to work with, and that's not an insult. Don't take it as one. It was Page of Swords, Page of Cups. With a couple of pages, how are they going to fill in the blanks for that guy? He's slow, which is cool, especially if you don't quite have all the answers, but the pages have a very hard time informing people without more data or practice. Okay. So there's something here where we had very little insight and we weren't sure how much feeling to give it either for that reason. It's like, am I moving in this direction? Am I even moving at all? Do I even want to move? Do I want to do anything? Do I want to go anywhere? Do I even feel anything about this? And we were like that for a while. It's a while. We weren't feeding the pages enough information, feeling or thought. Okay? That's about to change just a wee bit. Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Star. So this is where in tarot I would love to clarify the bridge point. I might see it on the advice. Because we went from, I don't know nothing, I ain't trying to know. In fact, I'm not worried about it. To, okay, here's what's going on. And this is where I want to clarify. Right about here is that bridge zone. Okay. But we can't do that because if I do that for you, everybody else complains. So the Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Star. This means everything to me. I'm in this connection. I love this connection. I love this connection like I love myself with the Queen of Pentacles here. And we also have a shared frequency with somebody and the Star. So these are very large concepts and they're beautiful. They're obtainable, right? They can be practiced 100%. This can be practiced, not just felt. Every day, comfort and joy and love with a very strong connection. We can call it a soul bond if you want. Sure, these are sweet memories attached to somebody somewhere. And it's the Star. It's everything that we want. Everything. So yeah, I'm really curious about the bridge. Between no to yeah. And in fact, I think that was her last in-depth. I said something just like, yes, don't hesitate. Yes, yes, yes. And then in the future, the High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, oh my goodness, not only do we share a similar frequency with somebody, but it's 100%, 1000% on point, and it's really evoking strong sense of empowerment as well as listening to thyself. So that is beautiful. It is fantastic. It is high levels of shared frequency. And it's bloody gorgeous. I mean, we're listening to ourselves and then we are sharing a high quality connection with somebody of equal value who says, I respect myself too. I know my worth too. And we see that in each other and we love each other for it. We adore each other for it. This is everything I could have ever wanted. And we stand by this firmly. You know, it's gorgeous. You two stand up for each other at the same place, the same time, in the same space. So I don't know how long this took. Let's jump right into that subject, shall we? I'll do a time check out of courtesy, but everybody's timeline is different. But how do we go from I ain't pursuing nothing, I ain't looking at nothing, to, well, this is everything now. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I love a fairy tale, so long as there's some basis for reality. And here's the thing, people forget about fairy tales. Many of them have a premise for reality. Fact is what is often the premise for fiction, and fiction often reflects fact. Yeah. So, anyway, all that being said, it's possible, absolutely, otherwise I wouldn't be seeing it. But how freaking long is that going to take? Monday, noon. Right. Within 3 years. By the way, there might be some activity on a Monday within a 3-year time span. Oh my. Now, within that 3 years, what does it look like? Where's the start point? When's the start of 3 years? When's the finality of 3 years? I don't know. I'm not saying that you have the love of your life in 3 years. I'm going to say it's going to start unfolding by then, and then you'll know. You could have already gotten a year down and you don't even know it yet. I don't know. Interesting. Let's get some advice, please. Who knows? You could have just started talking to someone and we don't know anything about them yet. There's that too. And you have no reason to expect anything from it yet. Why would you? If it's a brand new connection, then therefore it's a soul bond that's yet to be. It could be that you weren't looking to go any particular direction. And then on that path of not looking for any particular direction or thinking you're part of one, that's when we find them. I don't know. Let's get some advice, please. So I'll just say, keep going on. I think by the time it arrives or you arrive, you'll know. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Interesting. From the advice here, it suggests you've been thinking about opening your heart for a while now, but you keep closing it down. That Page of Cups that hasn't gotten much information, there's a reason why. We keep talking ourselves out of it. So when you have an opportunity to express your heart, be it to someone specific or in the general sense, we keep talking ourselves out of it, despite the fact that you actually feel a great deal. Queen of Cups. You have a lovely sense of full, mature heart with big feelings, despite what you were showing me there. But that Page of Cups has not been allowed to express himself or herself. Keep talking ourselves out of it. Maybe let's start doing the opposite of that. That would be my first thought, you know? Maybe. Community. Some of you are deeply involved in it. You see, that actually came out in reverse and I corrected it, so it was actually marriage in the reverse. I see. Okay. I do that out of habit. But no, that came out in reverse. Community is in the upright, actively engaged with community, people who really matter and help stabilize your world. And marriage is in reverse. Some of you simply aren't married, or we're in the process of exiting something, or you have exited something, and that would be a little, you know, that would explain a little bit about that shyness, the hesitation surrounding you exploring love and really allowing yourself to think about it and be motivated towards it. You know, it might be a little relationship shy. That's all right. And many of you question then if your heart's ready. Your heart looks like it's ready to me, but until you know it, what I tell you doesn't mean anything. Okay? Something has ended of some sort of prominence, even if it's not marriage. Let's just call it a relationship for some of you. And you don't know if you're ready. Well, you'll know when you're ready. I feel like your heart's more prepared than you might be giving it mental credit for. It's no wonder you went from I'm not trying to aim myself at nothing to, and then boom, there's everything. So it's interesting. So here we have 3 and 39. But I'm glad that you have a community. Venomous thoughts. There it is. There's that 2 of Swords. The questioning. I don't know. Poisoning your mind. Poisoning your feeling. I understand. You still have a lot of nasty thoughts in your head for some of you. Number 7. Mature woman. The rare growth. Time is a thief. Feels like somebody took your time. A lot of time away from you. Here I'm seeing the mature woman in a negative. Scorpio got it in a positive. You're showing me a negative. It's like there's an energy here that took a lot from you. Took your time specifically. They required a lot of time, energy, and attention or care to make them grow. And that's interesting. There's this idea of I helped them flourish, but they didn't necessarily help me flourish. They thrive now because of me. Something like that. Time is a thief. Time is a thief. You associate that thievery with someone very specific. Took a lot of time away from you. And they thrived, I believe. Somebody, you might say, they thrived because of it. Interesting. It's a little FYI for some of you, not all of you. 6, 24, 27, like I said, 39, and 3. It's either confirmation or it isn't. Don't force it to fit if it's not yours. Okay. We have, we have 2 letters, 1 L, 1 J. We have the medallion of Virgo, but it's in the reverse, the key word here being practical. And then we have the medallion of Taurus. Virgo is here twice. Virgo is here twice. 2 medallions of Virgo, 1 medallion of Taurus, so earth energy here in general. You might have some prominent earth in your chart, could have been connecting to one. I believe past tense. Okay, or soon to be past tense. I'm not quite sure where you are with that. The incentivizer. And the big star is in reverse. This is not what we wish for. It's not what we wish for. Okay? Or it's a lost dream. Okay. All right, Pisces, honey. I do hope this helped you. It's interesting how you can go along in life like you're just plodding along and you're not trying to look and you're not trying to be part of anything yet. And you wonder and then, well, life unfolds. Life finds a way. And love finds a way. Perhaps it's better said here. I hope this helped you. Take care. Be well. Cancer, welcome to your Sunday check-in. What's up? What's going on? Show me Cancer, please. Like always, take it resonates, so on and so forth. You know. You know what's going on. Show me Cancer, please. Show me Cancer. What's up? Alrighty, Rue. What's up? Two of Cups, the High Priestess, the Moon. Ooh. Okay. That's you, the Chariot, the Knights of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Okay. Two of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Wands. I think yes. I mean, call me crazy, and I get that a lot. Sure, I'm not unused to it. But I think yes is the word here. For those of you who had a question mark. And it's here's the thing. Here's what's interesting. You're showing me active secret knowledge. And I know it drives people crazy when I say that. There's a big difference between being unaware of the moon, 100% unknown, like we refuse to acknowledge it, versus I know, and I'm keeping it to myself. And that's what you're showing me. But it's all water. Two of Cups, the High Priestess, the Moon. Ooh. I know you're intuitive. I know you feel this. But it's like you actively keep knowledge to yourself, and why, to each their own. You would have your reasons for taking this to the moonscape, as I call it, but you're like, I'm aware and I feel in tune with a love every day, and I can't tell anybody. And or your High Priestess is telling you to be quiet about it, bare minimum. That's a lot of silence over an active secret. So I don't know if it's just a pleasure thing for you to silently keep this to yourself. I don't know if you're going to do something with it, because it looks like you're struggling with that idea of what should I do with this, because it's like I know how I feel about them, and I know how they feel about me, but I got to keep it to myself. And it's kind of like that. It was like a kid biting their lip. Like that. And I feel like you're dying to tell somebody. So I'm not laughing at you. It's just my immediate reaction. Once more, I'm a person. I'm a real personality. I let it show. What's the point? What's the point of suppression? I don't do that stuff. Maybe I should, though. It has its advantages, but no. Two of Cups and the High Priestess, the Moon. Like I said, that's active. That's active. It's like it's almost like you're telling me you have a secret love and you're both aware of it, but keep it to yourself. And then the Chariot, that's you, which is not quiet. It's not supposed to be. The Chariot is the opposite of that. It's an open declaration. Okay? And the Knight of Wands, woo, we got some heat on it too. Yes. Guess what? Wheel of Fortune. It seems that over time, your feeling has not changed. How much time, I don't know. How long you've been keeping the secret, honey. So, your passion's alive for this. Your sense of direction is there for it. The hope, too. The vitality of it. The speed, the depth of which you would take this, drive it, move it forward. It hasn't changed. So how long you been keeping that little moon secret? And it's like it's such dying to come out, honey. It's bursting. I know what it sounds like, because that's what it feels like. It is. I mean, it's bursting to come forward, and that's you before the future, and your energy got real small. Look at this. Look at the massiveness, the depth of the feeling, and the and the intensity, and I gotta keep it in myself, and I'm dying to come out, and my feelings haven't changed, and then it shrinks. Like, hey, no big deal. What's up? Hi, what's up? No big deal. 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 Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. You know, because that's kind of what you're showing me. Two of Swords, Eight of Wands, Page of Wands. Like, hey, no big deal. Hey, check this out. Can I talk to you real quick? And it's kind of like that, but you don't know if you should. Or you got to be a shy little crab right there towards the end. How long you been keeping the secret, honey? What's interesting is that you're not just showing me that you intuitively feel you love this person. You also intuitively and perhaps knowingly know they feel the same about you. So like I said, that's an active knowledge. And that's the kind of thing that's gonna, you keep that inside like that, it's gonna bubble, it's gonna froth, and that's all well and good for the foam on top of the coffee. But when it comes to love, honey, that's different. It feels a lot more imperative and deeper because it is. And like I said, it feels like it's bursting from you or wants to burst from you. Two of Swords, Eight of Wands, Page of Wands. There's a solution. I'm looking at it. You're looking at it. You can talk yourself out of it real quick because I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you, honey. I don't do that shit. If I had seen something closer to, I don't know. I might have said, that chariot's going to kick the Two of Swords ass. I know you're going to do it. You got this. You go. Go, Cancer, go. Boom. Maybe even a little bit like that. I'm like, you know what? There's some trepidation there. There's some hesitation. But I want you to take stock in the fact that you still feel the same. You know, you can do this. That's more nerve than the Page of Wands. But it's like this. So in real talk, fair game, you could talk yourself out of this. Two of Swords. I don't want you to, because you know how you feel. You even to some extent how they feel, intuitively otherwise. It hasn't changed. You know, I know you're on the fence about it. Let's get your advice. Let's get your advice. Let's get your advice. I know what that's like, honey. I know what that's like to carry that massive amount of emotional pressure on the inside and feel the need to keep it there. And it just... And I'm familiar with that bursting forth of energy too. It's, I think most reasonable people have ever been in that situation. They know what it's like. So I'm going to say, get it out of you. Because that's probably the most honest thing you've told me so far, is that you want this out of you. You just don't know if you should. Like I said, I'm looking at the answer, and so are you. So that's me. Let's get the advice, please. Let's get that advice. Hey, you do you at the end of the day. That's all any of us can do, yeah? All right. Let's do that one more time. Let's get some more advice, please. Nine of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh! Don't you know when something hits just right? And it could do for you, and ain't that you know what? Oh, God. There's that resistance, honey. Queen of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. That little bit of nerve where your energy got shrunk. It's just the line of communication. This is what, and you're actually showcasing an important point I make all the time. The more important a subject is, and the more important that becomes in showing it in our 3D, it starts to become this, an Ace of Pentacles. So thank you for showing that today. This can take the guise of this. It depends on how much power, like gunpowder, we're putting into it. To some people, communication is an Ace of Pentacles because it's like, that's as real as it gets. Just getting it started, because it means everything, or it starts to feel like it means everything if it's had time to build up. Remember that? And you're so used to resisting it physically, it's at the point of emotional exhaustion for you. So like I said, that's a lot of frothiness. Now, like I said, we like froth on top of the coffee, honey, but when it comes to the feelings, it just creates a lot of tension and gas and discomfort. Could you continue to block the shot? Yeah. It's a good shot, too. It's a good-looking shot. Comes from the heart, as we know. You're so used to blocking it. But you don't have to. Okay? It's up to you. I just know that I'm going to give you my little spiel about the Nine of Wands. Probably been a while since you've heard me say it. Nine of Wands is called the Wounded Warrior for a reason. At first it seems admirable. He's fighting the good fight until you realize at his cost. It's doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. You will note how your energy has not changed over time. Maybe it's time to change up the approach here. Do something different. Maybe the opposite. Okay? That's my 2 cents from your Auntie Sassy. Do with that what you will. All right. Let's get some time checks for you. On a Monday. You know what? I like Mondays. I don't know why. On a Monday in November. Cool. Very specific. Hey, November in tarot time? That's right around the corner, honey. I say I'm one of those weirdos that I like Monday. I don't know why. I relish it. It's Tuesdays I hate. It's hard to explain. But I'm one of those Eye of the Tiger people on Monday where I'm just like, yes, let's do it. And then by Tuesday, I'm like, fuck this. Does that make sense? Some people live for Friday. I'm like, Monday, warrior. I'm that person. I'm so weird. Oh, no. I like my weird, though. You're going to be weird like you're weird. Some of you have been chewing on this since summer. Whenever your summer is. I think we have progress or an absolute answer apparently on a Monday in November, excuse me. Okay. All right, what else we got going on? There's the message, number 14. There's the message. Oh my. I love that expression because it can be so Victorian. It can be so dramatic. Oh my. That's what I'm getting at. That's the oh my. Oh my. I call it the oh my card. Oh, and there's the despair. Number 32. Yeah, all that emotional negativity adds up. I know. Okay. What do I do? The time, there's the compass, the wheel of fortune, what to do. Okay, in a not so distant future, so the time gap is closing, so that's good. So we have the ship in reverse. That means we're closing the distance on this one after much due consideration about what north is versus south and time. I know it adds up, guys. There's the message coming on through. A sense of sadness. A sense of sadness. It's very overwhelming. All right. Disbelief, sadness, a sense of heaviness, just heaviness. That's all I'm getting from that. Okay? Again, it's gotta go somewhere, guys. It's gotta go somewhere. All right? It's got to go somewhere. Let your guard down. I think it's okay. All right. I just know that person has a strong response to you. Anyway, the letters L, P. We have the medallion of Pisces, but it's in the reverse. The key word here being intuitive. Oh, yes. I think you both are, actually. We had the medallion of Virgo. Some of you might have some very strong Virgo in your chart. You've tried being patient and wise and it's not working. It's okay. The stingray is in reverse. That I'm not surprised about. This is actively hiding one's emotions, feeling shy or too exposed. And the stingray in the upright already feels exposed, but at least it's moving along, right? But in the reverse, it's like I don't want to feel exposed. Grapes. Someone enjoys their grapes, their snacks, their foodie, or someone just enjoys their wine. Okay, Cancer, honey. I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments. Take care. Be well. Let's see if we can get her over with a treat. Shimmy, baby. We got a treaties. Come here, pumpkin. Yeah. Oh, is it your favorite? Is it your favorite? Thank you, pumpkin. She likes these little chicken rings. My local grocery store sells. She loves these things. Aw, thank you. Who's my good girl? Who's my good girl? Yeah, who's my Cinnabon? You know, like always, when I get questions about Cinnamon, I understand. I don't expect her to perform. Sometimes she'll come over if I coax over. Sometimes she comes over of her own free will. But yeah, I don't make her do anything. But yeah, I know she's absolutely wonderful. She's growing. She's big. She's a healthy big girl. Yes. Yeah, there you go. But if you'd like to see more pictures of Cinnamon, connect with me on Facebook. Once more, my Facebook page is Sassy Scorpion Tarot YouTube. It's linked in the description box. And the only thing I don't do on Facebook is practice tarot. That's what YouTube is for. So it's really just random nonsense tidbits about my life. And Cinnamon is a feature in that, to be sure. But yeah, just I thought I might coax over this time with treats. And hey, she agreed. Trust me, she's her own dog. She's highly independent. You guys have an awesome rest of your day. Remember to tune in September 1st for an independent message that I have for everybody regarding updates, as well as the Sunday check-in. You guys, take care. Be well.